The hassle of finding a new job. Background. I was working for a consulting company that had hired me after half a year of unemployment. I had over 5 years of experience in my field, yet they were only going to pay me as a junior because of a gap in my resume. This gap existed because of trying to start my own business and failing spectacularly at it. I did not want that on my resume. I had to basically grit my teeth and accept, hoping they would see my worth and give me a raise. Yeah, I know how that sounds. After about a year I was done with that line of working. I had to switch projects a lot, which included new locations that were a big commute. I hated it. I started looking for a more stable job and I found one pretty quickly. Interviews were going well. I was close to sign a contract when a colleague of mine called me, asking if I'd be interested to come work on the same project as he was. I confided in him that I would be quitting soon and told him which company I was moving to. Big mistake. He starts panicking and tells me they used to work with that company. There could be a contract that forbids this company from stealing me away, as it were, because consultancies don't like it when their clients steal their employees. There was talk about fines too, big fines. I could be in a storm if I wasn't careful. I had to talk to both my current boss and the new company and ask them if they were absolutely sure that it was okay for me to switch jobs. This was awkward in itself, but I felt like I had done my due diligence and would let them figure it out. I was asking to be kept in the loop, because I had the right to be. This did not happen. I called and mailed, but either got ghosted or received a reply stating, "We will let you know when we know more." This is where I got a bit petty. You see, I had learned my lesson about telling people about my job prospects. There was another company very interested in me, but they were a bit on the slow side. I had not told anyone about this. As fate would have it, they made me an offer right when I was being ghosted by both the other and my current company. This offer was great. It was basically a no-brainer. I called them and told them I will accept. We agreed on a meeting and that was that. 1 hour after this I got a phone call from my company, saying they had come to an agreement with the other company. I could switch jobs, but there was one condition. I had to finish the month at the current client. However, the month had just started and I only had to give a 2-week notice. They basically did not include me on any of these talks and then decided that I would just do something I am not required to do according to my contract. None of them even informed or asked me if I even wanted to do this. I could have been the bigger man and said, yeah sure, I will finish the month, but then I am actually switching to another company which is paying me more, sorry. Instead, I told them what I thought about their practices, told them I would be switching to another company, that they wasted their time because they didn't keep me informed and that my 2-week notice would be in the mail. I got an email about an exit interview, but funnily enough that never took place. I wonder why. Been working at that new company for over 3 years now. FU, sound guy, oh yeah? I supply and operate sound and lighting for bands. The singer shows up fully dressed in black leather with effing spurs on his boots. Shoves a cheap, ishy wireless microphone at me without a word. I check it out and it has rechargeable batteries in it. This was a no-no back then as the batteries would discharge suddenly and cause the mic to fail in a performance. I tried to point this out to singer dude, but he just death stared me and told me to effing sort it. Halfway through the show, of course, the mic starts losing gain catastrophically. I try to increase the input gain but it's hopeless. Mic gives out entirely and singer equals dude gets on one of the wired mics and tells the audience, we have to take a break to sort out this F-wit sound guy. Oh, really? I go backstage and before I can even open my mouth this guy starts screaming at me, you're a effing F-wit mate. Why don't ya just F off? Right in front of all the band and hangers on. Okay, I can deal. I went on stage and started rolling up cables and turning everything off. Venue manager asks me what's going on and I told him, no worries Dave, they're a ish band anyway, see ya next week. After a while singer dude comes out all pally, hey Dave, what ya doing? I told him, I'm effing off mate, isn't that what you wanted? Packed up, loaded out and got home early. See how your ishy mic goes without a sound system mate. Thanks for watching and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Have a good one.